Daylight is rare for you nowadays, Diana.
Yes, James. Not for you, though.
Well, it's good to see you. Have you been keeping
Yes.
well?
Very well, thank you. And you?
Well, I better show you through your... Yeah, he's waiting in your father's office.
All right.
You're led through a stately, familiar home. Although, I'm sure it doesn't feel like home to you. And on the way to your father's office, you stand outside the door and you can hear a very faint beeping of an ECG machine. James knocks and holds open the door for you, and behind the heavy-looking desk and a bunch of papers is Martin. Hello, Di. Good to see you.
Martin, good to see you.
Do you want a cup of tea?
I'd love one, yes. Thank you.
James, if you wouldn't mind. How is Manchester?
Yes, it's good. Busy. And how are you?
Worried. But I'm fine. He just kind of looks himself over. He looks a bit drawn and tired. But when does he not?
Yes.
I asked you here about several things really.
And?
Well, I've noticed you've been spending a lot of money recently, and I've got to keep the accounts in order.
Of course.
What have you been spending the money on, Diana? Is it...
Well, I was under the impression that that money was mine to spend as I wish.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're not unaccountable. This family has its limits.
I'm working. I'm using it for work.
So you're not going to tell me?
I'm telling you right now, I'm using it for work. Exactly what I'm hired to do, what I was raised and trained to do. Fight monsters.
Yes, of course.
And also, I find it very interesting that you're asking me questions, and upset that I won't tell you what I'm doing with my money. Brother mine.
I don't know what you mean, Diana. I am an open book.
We both know that's not true.
Look, I just need to put something down, otherwise I'll have to... It's not your money. Monster hunting, whatever that means, doesn't earn money. And so, as the executor of Father's estate, I need to make sure that you're doing something that I can prepare for.
I'm working with freelancers. Small jobs.
Okay.
Where we are helping rid Manchester of a dangerous force, which, if I remember correctly, is entirely why Father had me in the first place. So, I am merely using Father's money to do as he bade me to, as I always have done.
Yes, I know that you are, what's the word? Loyal, I suppose. Not questioning that. I just needed to check. Which brings me on to my second point. Father isn't doing very well.
Big surprise there.
Yes, well, after the coma, his health has begun to deteriorate, and, well, honestly, I'd really like him to wake up and talk to him again.
I know this has been incredibly hard on you, Martin. Different than it has been for me. And I apologize. But you have to understand where I come from as well. What would you have me do? I can't imagine there's any services I can provide that the top doctors in the country cannot.
You can find a way to wake him up. You can put the monster hunting to good use. Look, I will fund any request you have as long as you try to find something that will fix whatever's wrong with him.
And are you finally going to tell me? Have you grown desperate enough? Because I'm waiting.
Some things aren't mine to tell, Diana.
Once upon a time, I would have thought that of all the people, you would have said something.
This is about the family now. I'm afraid
You're saying it wasn't.
Before it was just about you. Me and you. I'm sorry.
All right. Is that all, Martin?
What do you mean, is that all?
Is that all you have to say? Is that all you asked me here for? Find a cure for Father. Which I'm happy to do. I will certainly look into it.
Okay. I I don't want you to take this lightly.
Mhm. I will not.
He's your father too.
What is a father? Martin.
I know he didn't raise you, but you need to remember from where your blood flows and where everything you have comes from. That's what father is.
You don't remember him at all, do you? Not a fond memory of him? Christmases? Reese is just gone from your mind entirely. He was blood too, you know. Our father's blood, your blood, my blood.
Uncle Reese was a good person, and he did what was right by the family. He upheld his duty. It's now passed down onto you. I regret that he's not here anymore. At least he kept the family name.
Is that what this is about?
No, it's not. Honestly, it's not.
I feel that I have done tremendous good to this family. I have been loyal. I have served my time, dedicated my life. Lost a father, gained a father, lost another father. You and I were quite close. But you weren't in those streets when I was training, when I had to learn, when father put me to work. 15? You'll forgive me if I'm not weeping at his bedside. I will do my best to utilize the skills that he instilled in me to find a way to help him. But please do not talk to me about blood and family. You sit here behind a desk, calculating numbers, the money I spend.
Very well. At least go and see him before you leave. Don't know what you'd think of that, but I would appreciate it.
Yes, of course.
And your brother stands up from behind the desk and opens the office door, and you can hear that beeping, slow and steady, as he leads you through into the adjoining room. Bedroom converted into a room full of medical equipment. Make your aged father comfortable. There he is, lying in a coma.
I step forward. Walk close to the bed and look at him.
I think you notice he looks still and calm, perhaps. And honestly, if you didn't know he was in a coma, you just assume he was sleeping. He doesn't look dying or unwell. He otherwise looks the picture of health.
Thank you, Martin. I'll be leaving now.
Martin walks up to your father's bedside and takes his hand and just kind of nods as you begin to leave. Could you please roll me 4d10, please?
$27.
That is 2 successes out of possible 4. Would you like more successes than that?
Yes.
Spend a point of willpower and re-roll 2d10. No. On this occasion, everything seems as it should. And you return to your car, into the city, and then you find yourself at, are we calling it the office now?
Yes.
You find yourself at the office with everyone else who is researching, preparing, generally getting themselves ready for the night. Who else would be at the base of yours? Obviously, you see Ollie nose deep in a book.
What time is it?
Late afternoon.
Afternoon. Wait, is it afternoon?
It's afternoon. Good afternoon, Ollie.
Certainly not any
Office.
windows down here.
None. How fares the knowledge?
Well, I got nothing. I think we need to find this priest. Or the USB.
Remind me again. About the priest.
Priest. It was in the report I put on his desk. Darren Penthorpe. St.
Yes,
Basil's. Right. I've got an address. It was on Google.
Ooh. My apologies. I've had a bit of a morning.
Alright?
Yes.
You want a cup of
Had
tea?
a bit of a morning. Oh, no, that's all right. I've had quite enough today. Work is good enough, yes.
Yeah. No idea who Regent Jones is. Unless Regent is a title, and then that could be anyone. You know how common the name Jones is.
I believe we should definitely follow up on the priest. That seems the strongest lead that we have.
Yeah. We're definitely
It's been
not
quite a while
supposed to know
since
that.
I've... No. And it's been quite a while since I've been to church.
Yeah. It's a nice one round here. I ain't been.
Is it?
I mean, it looks nice on the outside.
Quite like churches.
There's some construction around it, though.
Have you seen any of the others today?
Nah. Theo's... I don't know how long it took him, but I think he's gone to see Bazza.
All right.
I think Calla was around. I can't remember. Sorry, I'm nosing these books, you know.
It's all good. Yes, tonight we will, go speak with the priest.
Alright,
That should
well...
be good enough.
The church closes at, 4, but I think there's a refectory there. Where priest would live, I assume it'd be him.
Right. Is he the only priest there?
No, there's 2 other priests. Well, I think one's a vicar. Or priest in training.
Yes.
But I don't think they do any services or nothing.
How long has the priest in training worked there? Do you happen to know?
No, I ain't got no numbers
research?
on that. I can
All right.
Google it.
I imagine sometimes when you work together with someone for a very long time, they happen to have more information than you and less incentive to keep that information private. So.
Right.
Okay.
You
All
think
right.
we can't trust the priest?
Can't trust the priest.
Yeah.
Likely not. I mean, a monster had his name.
Yeah, but it
Friend
says they
of
were
monsters.
investigating him. It says marked person. The priest might have the mark. I'd love to see the mark.
Well, I believe we should play it safe at first and then perhaps gather our bearings and speaking with him.
Hi, bruv.
Afternoon, Theo.
Look at this. You know what that is?
Is that a fucking M1 Garand?
That is an M1 Garand. And a little special gift for you, brother. Look at that. MP40, that is. Full on fucking Axis powers.
Why have you given me a Nazi weapon, bruv?
Well, I don't know. Maybe these vampires are Nazis or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right. What? How'd you even find 9mm Parabellum? You haven't used NATO. Have you used NATO in there?
I have absolutely got no idea where he got that box of bullets from. But look at that. 32 round detachable box goes on the side of it. Yeah, hang on. There's some fucking sellotape. You can strap that to the side of the fucking carriage.
That's insane, I like it. I'd like to investigate the bullets. Are they 9mm NATO or are they 9mm Parabellum?
That's up to Brad.
There's a box of bullets that I bought off of a geezer called Barry in Dagenham Market, behind Dagenham Market. So
They're Parabellum.
Oh!
Somehow they are correct.
Fucking hell.
yeah.
It's a Parabellum. What the... Bloody hell. Alright, it's safe. It's safe.
Yeah, got myself this M1 Garand. I don't know how the fuck this thing works, really. We'll have to give it a go later on, you know what I mean?
You got any magazine stripper clips for it?
Well, I got bits and pieces. Fucking gas powered though, innit? So, you know, What if some sort of like EMP shit happens again, like what happened in Watford? Don't want that to happen again. So this is pretty fucking useful, I reckon.
Right.
What we're coming up against.
Well, can't believe you got a fucking M1 Garen, mate.
Oh fuck! Look at this as well. That is an obsidian blade.
Right.
Looks really old.
Yeah.
What's that for?
I don't know. Bazza said that you can probably fucking kill anything with it. You know, you stick them with that, you kill
Yeah,
anything.
but Bazza says the cats can't turn left.
Or can they? Have you done that fucking science? You know what I mean? Maybe he's right.
I've seen cats turn left. No, I haven't done the test. Because of course cats can turn left.
Right.
Let's have a look.
Maybe I can sellotape that to the front of this like a bayonet. You know what I mean?
Looking at this obsidian blade, is it made of obsidian?
Do a wits academics roll.
Wits academics.
How much do you know about minerals? Boy,
How do I do a wits oh, I've done it the wrong way. Never mind.
Oh yeah, it's academics wits.
I thought.
Sorry. What you got? That is 3. Yeah, that is actually obsidian. It has been I forget the word, but it has been crafted by knocking a stronger or more solid form of rock against it and then notching that. It's got a slight serration on the curve of the blade because these, well, it's pretty fragile, but it is basically the darkest obsidian you've ever seen. Normally it has like a slightly red or green hue.
Is it just a blade or does it have like a hilt and stuff like that?
The hilt is definitely more modern than the blade. It was. It looks like it's been like stolen from a some sort of military knife. It's certainly stockier and hardier. But yeah, the obsidian blade is slotted right in there.
Right. Well, the hilt's later. Definitely made later. You might want to be careful putting this on your gun though, bruv.
Why?
Well, it's obsidian. It's brittle. Like it's sharp, like glass.
Oh fucking hell! He sold me a glass blade.
But obsidian is kind of like,
A one-use knife.
yeah, but sharp. If you look at the serrations here. Hi, Carla.
Hi.
Afternoon, Carla.
I was wondering where the fucking Care Bear is. Where's Neo?
Neo.
Yeah, the other one.
Jack.
She's visiting.
Poor thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Personal
Have you ever
reasons.
seen a M1 Garen Care Bear?
No, I was actually just taking a picture.
Look at that.
Can I see the blade?
Careful shot. Oh,
I don't want to hold it. I just want to take a picture of it.
Yeah, careful. It's fragile. It's like obsidian, basically. That's made of like it's basically glass.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, how are
Yeah,
you
so
supposed
it's
to
like-
use it then?
One use, innit? Kill anything. Kill God with that.
Really?
What Bazza said.
yeah, but Bazza said if you eat enough honey, you'll turn into a bee.
Yeah. Diana,
Yes, Theo.
you putting the kettle on or what?
Yes, I will put the kettle on.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
2
Just a
sugars in
moment.
I'll
mine,
take
yeah.
some too. Thank you.
All right.
I'll tell you what. I had a fucking long drive. I curbed the van though. I might have fucked the axis. Axle. Axis
kill
is
the
what you
fucking
are for
van?
tonight.
I'm not a fucking Nazi.
Well, for now you are.
I'll pretend I'm one of the allies who confiscated it.
Are you actually a Nazi?
No?
Using a fucking Nazi weapon, look at that.
Well,
Yeah,
it was
good
just
forward.
it was the
Working
Neo
here.
reference and then the Nazi. No, all right.
I don't think Neo went up against the Nazis in that movie.
No, he
I
didn't.
don't
It's
think
just
so.
I thought you were making a clever neo-Nazi reference. I guess not.
I was
though.
off my tits when I watched it, though, to be fair.
Yeah. When aren't you?
Yeah, that's a good point. Anyway, I fucked the van up. It still drives, it just pulls to the left a bit.
So,
That was clever. Very clever. Mother.
what, in fucking the van up?
No.
What?
Never mind. Pulls a little to the left. Anyway,
Was
it's no big deal. Thank you for the tea.
Oh, yes, of course. Anyone else? Tea?
yeah, cheers.
Ooh.
Right, what are we doing today then? We're going to go and catch another one.
No.
We need to do research. Sorry, Diana, go on.
Oh, of course.
You do research,
Today
you've been
we
researching for
are-
fucking ages.
It's not really research, it's more questioning. We will be going to meet with the priest tonight to ask questions. The priest that is apparently marked.
Okay.
We will be subtle
Mhm.
in this line of questioning.
Do I
Just
need
try to get
change?
as much information.
Yes. Yes, you fucking do.
Do I have to?
No. You
I have
don't
a
need to
fucking
change.
Care Bear walking into a fucking church.
Why? I do every
All the
Sunday.
more
Have you seen them smocks they wear? She'll fit right in.
Nuns are going to fucking pass out.
Yeah,
I
they
don't think
are.
there's any nuns there.
Well, where are they then?
In a convent, bruv. Nuns in a convent. Church
Yes,
is
what
just a place they go to
denomination?
pray.
What denomination is this priest specifically?
I don't know. I'm
Catholic?
not good at
Church
maths.
of England.
Church of England. Okay, all right. Yes, no nuns in the Church of England, as far as I know.
Yeah, Diana.
Yes.
Priest walks into a bar. He looks around at all the ugly walls. Says to the bartender, "My son, you must repaint."
All right. Yeah, that was quite good.
Everyone take
No,
all
it
the power
wasn't. That was
damage.
terrible. It was a mild pun at best.
Did he?
Right,
did
do
he
we need to
repaint?
fucking, do we need to worry about him then if he's marked or what? We bring in the fucking tools?
No, I don't believe so.
Do we think he's a
well,
vampire?
perhaps some tools. I don't know, actually. I suppose
it's the
it's
middle of the
possible, but I
afternoon.
wouldn't. In a church,
Can they
can
do
vampires
that?
be? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Best be prepared then. A couple of weapons, not the whole kit. And caboodle, as they say.
Does that mean
Come
I
on.
have,
I'll
leave
just bring the
chaos
little
out.
gun.
do I have to leave Hoppa behind?
Yes, I'm dreadfully sorry.
The only things we know are effective are them carbon steel blades of yours and holy water.
Oh,
Yes.
I got a bunch of the holy water. It's over in the corner there by the closet, behind the stuffy.
Steaks will also be non-negotiables from here on out. So please, everyone, grab a steak.
Yeah, there's another one there too, the pink one. It's a little bat. Yeah, that one. Put him down gently, next to the other one. They're friends. Thank you.
Is it like that?
Yeah. Oh, I
Right.
like that. They're hugging. Thank you.
Well, you made sense with the wings.
Yes, you can have all of your weapons prepared, and basically everything is sat in the van, and everything slightly more subtle can be with you if you like.
Perfect. Well, everyone, if you're ready, we should probably arrive before it's too late in the evening.
So
Um,
now?
Yes. Is everyone
Perfect.
prepared?
Mm-hmm.
Your tea finished?
Yeah.
No.
I got this little fucking biscuit here. Enfield number 2, innit?
Yes. All right.
Okay.
How long will it take us to get to St. Basil's?
Probably about 45 minutes drive, and that'll take you to the cusp of night.
Probably getting dark by the time we get there.
Yeah.
Priest vampire though, I don't know.
That's what I'd do. Hide in plain sight.
Yeah, but they've got to be out in the day, ain't they? Oh, midnight
I mean,
mass.
they're in a
Maybe
fucking
that's why there's
massive-
multiples.
Think about what a church is, right? It's like a big fucking brick mausoleum, isn't it? Like really being outside.
They
Kind
do
of
go outside.
Blasphemous.
What?
It's not one big mausoleum.
Place of worship.
Right, well, you can worship at a grave and all.
Also, it's Church of England. It's not Catholics, is it?
Don't know.
Well, it is.
All right. Before we get too deep into discussing theology, let's all pile into the van and head on out for our hopefully uneventful evening.
Well, hopefully
Hopefully.
slightly eventful, right? Because we want some information.
Yes, that's true.
Information would be good.
Partially eventful.
How many books can I take?
I suppose as many as you can carry while also doing your job.
You want my fluffy backpack?
Do you mind?
No, I don't mind at all. I'll go get
Okay. Thanks.
it. Mm-hmm.
You all pile into the van, and eventually, as I said, the cusp of night dawns or dusks. It dusks on you. And you can see St. Basil's. As described by Ollie, it is under construction. There's clearly something, a bunch of scaffolding up the side of it, and it's covered in part on the roof. And the lights are all on. You can see through these beautiful medieval, not stained glass, but certainly leaded small panes of glass shining out. There's a very warm glow inside. Can everyone make me a wits awareness roll? Ooh, okay. 2, 4, 2. You right there, PP?
Mm-hmm. I did wits instead of doing awareness, then wits. Sorry, one second.
That's fine. I can. Okay.
There we go.
It is decided. Theo, with the highest roll, as you're walking through the graveyard that surrounds this area, it's the darkness is rather oppressive. The only place you can really see anything is the path up to the huge doors inside, and then a few flecks of grey as you watch rows of gravestones appear out the shadow. As you're looking around, you actually see something move in that shadow. It looks like a shaggy black dog. Huge. Like like St. Bernard size, or maybe is it Irish Greyhound, Irish Wolfhound kind of size. There's just kind of the back end of a dog walking through.
I nudge Ollie. You see that?
You don't see anything. In fact, Theo, you don't see anything now.
Oh fuck, where'd it go?
Oh, quick. We want to take our hopefully sort of eventful but not quite eventful selfie. Yeah. Are we ready to go in?
Yeah. Go on in. Lead on, Furby.
And I will skip forward.
Bruv. The Garen's a bit hard to conceal, don't you think?
Alright, I'll put it in the fucking back of the van. I still got this though. And I nudge to this just ridiculous old Mark 1 38 in my trousers. It's just literally in my waistband. It's not in a holster or anything.
That'd be alright.
Hope you got the safety on. Wait, does it even have a safety?
Almost definitely not. Enfield number 2 from World War II. British issue thing.
Yeah, so no safety there. You just got to make sure you don't shoot your dick off.
Safety is don't pull the trigger.
And then, I'll go and put the Garand in the back of the van. But now I'm reluctant to do it because I think I just saw a wolf.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You all make it inside and you see kind of a ton of chairs and things and, remnants of coffee and snacks on a table on the side. And in this very clearly hundreds of years old church, there was an event happening, and you see a kind of fluffy haired man in a priest's black garb, tidying up, essentially.
But just so I'm clear, this is not a Catholic church?
It is not.
Okay. Thank you.
No, this is Church of England, which is different.
Okay.
Catholic light.
It's Catholic light.
All right.
Do they still refer to
Please
their
don't.
priests as father?
They can do, or
All right.
but it's nowhere near as formal, and it's certainly not what you would expect from a Catholic church, which is gold everywhere, huge decorations. This is very plain. There's bare stone. There are, decorations from various famous and wealthy people's graves inside, but everything is either wood or grey stone, or candles or black painted metal. It's very austere in comparison.
All right. Hello, Father.
Good evening. How are you? I'm afraid you've missed the meeting, but if there's anything you'd like to know or would like help with, there's some coffee and some biscuits on the side.
Ooh. Don't mind if
Perfect,
I
thank
do.
you.
Lovely. Don't mind if I
Do
do.
you need help tidying up?
Yes, of course, if you're willing.
Of course.
Yes, we can talk and we can tidy up. You just fold the chairs up and put them over there. So, what have you all come here for?
I would like to be taking a look at if I can see anything on his hand while he's tidying up, like while I'm getting close enough to talk to him.
Wits
I'm looking for a
investigation.
mark.
I
Okay.
would also like to be doing that as well, but I'm using the Zoom on my phone. So I'm pretending to get tea and biscuits. Maybe
Can I
actually
help?
nibbling on one.
Can I help by going up to him and shaking his hand?
Oh yeah, okay. That no one needs to roll. Although Diana does clock it before anyone else with 5 successes.
Wow. Okay, well, that's why she's in charge.
Basically, as soon as you walked in, Diana, you knew as he was reaching out to grab a chair and pick it up, on his palm is a dark mark. Yes, very clearly. You can't see it in detail, but...
Okay.
And when you go to shake his hand, Ollie. And when you use your camera, Calla.
I'm not even looking, by the way.
Theo, you're drinking...
I'm just here for when
biscuits.
shit pops off.
Yeah.
I'm eating all the fucking biscuits I can.
Are those chocolate
munchies.
cookies? I'll have some.
Yes,
Those
help yourself. Help
chocolate.
yourself.
Thank you. I will. Just put them in my purse. Put them in my bag.
You steal them.
Yeah, that's right. They look
I'm
good.
afraid that's a sin.
That is a chocolate bourbon,
Oops.
not a cookie.
Was turnout strong tonight, Father?
Yes, there were quite a few people looking to help us fundraise, which is good because we need it. If you're interested, there are flyers, but it's in the early stages at the moment. Is that what you came here for?
Well, honestly, I'm thinking of, how do I say? I'm thinking of switching teams, I suppose. I can't think of a better way to say it.
I didn't know you were gay.
No, I meant Catholic. I'm looking into the Church of England as a potential.
My mistake.
Oh, okay. Well, what, were there any events or revelations that led you here? I'm assuming you live nearby.
Yes, I do. And, well, I recently moved to Manchester, and I kept seeing this beautiful church. And, well, I suppose I have been drifting from my faith, Father, quite a bit. I'm not sure if Catholicism is for me anymore, and I'm not very well versed in the Church of England, so I thought I'd drop by and, well, I saw you here putting things away. It must be so terribly busy for you. I can't imagine you... Well, I can imagine that you would be quite tired with all these events.
I will be honest, it has been very tiring recently, yes. And I can explain some of the differences if you like.
Yes, I'd love that. You said you've been quite tired recently. Is that new? Things that busy over here.
Well, we're always busy supporting the community, but I would say that I've had a bit of a more difficult time recently. But it has the roof collapsed, so I've been having to deal with a variety of administration things which are draining, apparently.
My goodness, I'm sorry to hear that. Why did the roof fall in?
Quite honestly, I'm not sure. We had a survey done, and nothing was found, and then it collapsed, and well, certain parts of it were rotten, but there's things that we can replace. It's rather boring and technical and unfortunate that wasn't caught earlier. There's a lot of lead on the roof, and clearly it wasn't.
That's worth a bit of money, lead.
Yes, which is why it's going to be so expensive to replace what was...
Oh, someone's
damaged.
jacked all the lead. Right.
Not this time. Not this time.
That might have been what happened, though. Someone's probably broken in and tried to nick all the lead out of the roof.
That
You
would
can sell
explain the
that.
water damage. Yep. Yes.
Someone might have done that at some point. Yeah, what type of dog is that, by the way, you got? It's fucking massive.
Dog?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a dog. Where did you see a dog? Might be one of our...
All right, people go dog walking around the church or what?
On occasion. Is there a
Around the
person with it?
graveyard.
Yeah, in the graveyard?
Yeah, I saw a fucking massive dog.
Massive dog. Well, it could be the church grip.
What's that mean?
Oh, church grims. Fun bit of local, well, British folklore about a guardian spirit dog that shepherds the souls of the dead and whatnot, and all those who reside within a graveyard. And common.
Like a spirit
like
or
that.
a cryptid.
I suppose. In my studies, I did a little bit of folklore overlapping with my theology, so it was partly an inherited fear of woodlands. It was an inherited fear of wolves and vicious animals that could kill people.
I thought we didn't have wolves.
Not anymore, but we used to.
And bears. We used to have bears
And
as
bears?
well.
Yes, we used to have bears. But yes, the church grim and ended up incorporated into church folklore and like the evil eye and ill omens and such. Which I hope you didn't see it, because we don't need any more ill omens here.
Why?
Because the roof fell in.
You think that was an ill omen?
It's not a good thing.
Yeah, no, it was probably a bunch of 16-year-old boys who wanted a few coins.
Maybe. Not much we can do about it now.
How much that costing you then? I know a few blokes might be able to bring the price down. You know what I mean?
If they're skilled in restoring listed buildings, then certainly I will take their information if they can make it cheaper and they've got the qualifications.
Yeah, I work with a few carpenters back in London. I don't know if they'll come all the way up here, but it's a big fucking job, isn't it? So it's probably worth a few bob.
Absolutely. Tens of thousands of pounds.
Fucking hell.
Yes.
Where'd you get all that money from then? Jesus.
Jesus provides many things, but unto Caesar and all that, we're fundraising from the community.
Father, actually, I realized I hadn't mentioned another reason why I came here specifically was on recommendation from, what was that gentleman's name? I can't remember it. But he was ginger hair, quite tall, slim. Oh, I swore he was a member of your congregation, but I cannot remember his name. Blast.
You talking about Danny?
Danny, that might be it. Yes, very into sci-fi novels.
Yes, that's Danny.
Okay, all right. Yes, he absolutely recommended coming here. Is he a
well,
member?
Yes, I think. When did you talk to him?
Oh, Carla, when was that? Perhaps a week or two ago?
Mm-hmm. It was last week. He
Do you
was
have
at a
his
club.
number by any chance?
Very
A club?
sinful. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not one to judge. Honestly, I'm quite worried about him. He disappeared a few months ago.
Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that.
If he's
What do you
out and
mean he
about enjoying
disappeared? We
himself,
just saw him last week. You mean he
I don't
stopped
know what
coming
to
to
tell.
church?
Many do, but
Oh.
he was practicing. It wasn't consistent, but he was. Do you have a way to get in contact with him? People have been asking since he's
Was this
just
about-
stopped coming.
Was this about 2 weeks ago?
No, a couple of months.
I'm afraid, no, I don't have a way of getting a hold of him.
I might have
I
his
barely
number.
remember
Let me
his name.
check.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she probably.
Okay.
Father, I've seen
Well-
that going around. Is that like a skin rash?
He looks at his palm, and he seems to. His eyes go a bit glassy and seems to kind of zone out a little bit. And he touches it, and it doesn't seem to cause him any pain. But eventually, he snaps back to. And I guess you could take a photo of it.
Oh, that was an accident. I'm sorry. I'm trying to scroll through my contacts.
Not a problem. I got it when the roof collapsed. It hasn't healed properly.
Want me to have a look? I studied a bit of medicine in school.
Yes, yeah, it is. I've shown it to the doctor, and they said it wasn't really anything to worry about and would go away on its own. But he shows it to you.
I do have certain skills doctors might not have. I'd like to investigate this, Josh.
Yeah, intelligence medicine. Oh, yes.
Also, I did walk around and try to investigate. I don't know if I found anything.
What were you looking for?
I also walked around, but I was actually just genuinely looking at the carpentry in the ceiling.
Oh, I was
I
looking for
rerolled that.
anything suspicious, anything monstery or vampire-y. Not that I really know what that looks like, but I was trying.
Vampire or monstery. Honestly, this is a medieval church, so most stuff could very easily fit in a Hammer horror film.
Wonderful.
Is there any way to re-roll that, Josh?
Absolutely. You can spend a willpower point and roll 3d10 again. And you have one desperation dice at the moment. It's a bit late for that now, but depending on your creed, you can add that in certain situations.
Nothing.
One success. It seems as he describes. It looks kind of like a bruise, a little bit more shapely, a bit more circular. Nothing clearly caused it. You can't go, oh, he got a splinter, or oh, something crushed his hand, because you can feel the bones are fine. There is no medical information you can get out of this.
Does the symbol, now I can see it, not in a blurry photo, is it like just a dot? Is it some sort of symbol that I can make out?
There is a kind of faint shape to it, which, one second, is it's almost a kind of ring around the edge of the mark. I mean, it's kind of fuzzy and jittery, and depending on the lines on his hand and the bumps on his skin, but it is a kind of a circle with a kind of diagonal wiggly line through it. Nothing looks clear.
Have I seen this symbol anywhere?
You have not.
Okay.
I would like to Is it possible for me to read some of his demeanor? Like, get a read on his person?
Yes. You can. Wits plus not empathy. You wits plus insight. Slightly different version
I'm
of
bored.
Unfortunately, after your walk around Kala, you can't really discern anything that is specifically vampire-y or monstery.
Darn.
No, there is holy water, maybe. In the C of E, probably not. But there's like crucifixes everywhere. It's like nothing jumps out at you. Same for you, Thea. The carpentry looks good, and in fact, you probably imagine like there's nothing that looks wrong with the roof aside from the fact that part of it is clearly broken.
No water damage or nothing?
Not that you can see.
Doesn't look like you've cut yourself. Josh, I'm going to get a bottle of holy water and make like I'm trying to clean the mark with the holy water.
Okay. You're going to need to roll for me.
Okay.
And that will be a resolve plus occult. The rolls are not with you today.
Not at all.
You dab on with like a handkerchief a little bit of holy water onto this mark, and he definitely reacts, but nothing changes about the mark. Why? He remarks, why is that uncomfortable? Is that alcohol or?
That it?
Tingle is more of the word, I suppose.
The water, I say this sort of like projecting backwards, the water tingled a bit.
Suppose.
Is it just on the mark?
Yeah, just tingled on where the mark is.
I'm just gonna touch his other hand with the tissue. What about that one?
This one's fine. This is a very strange reaction test.
Yeah. It's more of a safety test.
Okay. Well, I feel perfectly safe.
Sorry. I don't know.
I don't think he knows anything, Ollie.
I think you're right.
On my read on him, I rolled 3 successes.
You did roll 3 successes. What sort of things would you like to know about his demeanor?
I would like to know if he is deceptive in any way. There's any deception, lies, any sort of subterfuge.
There is nothing insidious about his words so far. He seems
All
genuine and open so far.
Okay. Well, Father, I'm sorry to hear about the roof, and thank you for indulging us. I've seen that same sort of skin condition floating around. You're not the first person who I've seen with it, so I find it very curious, and as you can see, my colleague finds interest in it in a medical purpose as well. So thank you for indulging our curiosity.
Of course.
Your
No
friend
problem,
had that mark
anything.
as well.
Danny?
Is that his name? The one you wanted me looking for in my phone?
The ginger one.
That's right.
He had the mark.
That's right.
I don't know what to tell you. If he had the mark, then I don't know what it means. Perhaps there's something going around the...
When did you say the roof collapsed?
It was... when did I say the roof collapsed? Recently. It was a week ago. Don't read anything into that. That was me.
I will try not to, but I can't help it because he said he saw him last a couple months ago, but he got the mark when the roof collapsed. Is that what he said to us?
So are you trying to mess with him? Because Danny,
I am.
You did not have the mark.
I am
But,
fucking with him, yes.
Yes.
To see if he gives us any more information.
I mean, it seems pretty obvious that he's rather confused, starting to think that he might be ill. But yeah, he didn't seem to know anything about the mark.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Father. I hope we haven't interrupted your evening too much.
No, I appreciated the help. If you want to come back and we can talk about any philosophical differences we may have, feel free.
Perfect. Yes, I'd love to. Thank you.
I'll go for a sit down.
Yes, of course. We bid you a good night.
Oh,
Bye.
Sorry, before I go, can I use your toilet?
Yes, of course. Just over there.
Calla, can you give me a hand, please?
Of course.
We'll meet you outside.
All right.
Okay. Ollie and Calla. What is this?
I don't know, but I know he doesn't normally ask for help, so this must be work related, and that excites me.
When we're sort of away. All right. Is Mark reacted to holy water, right?
Yeah, I saw that a little bit. He said it tingled, right?
Yeah. But it was fine on his other end. So he's not a leech.
Right.
But also, this person was supposed to be investigated for the whereabouts of a USB stick.
You're saying he should have the stick?
Maybe he's got it in his rectory.
Are we gonna go try to find it? Is that what we're doing right now?
Not the stealthiest.
Look at me. I should have changed. I can try, but I'm also not the stealthiest right now.
Yeah, but you're athletic. Might be able to get in a window. Small too.
Okay. Yeah, I can try that.
I will
You run
go to the
distraction?
toilet really loudly, I
Okay.
guess.
Or maybe you could talk to him about
That's
God.
a much better idea.
Yeah.
That's a much better idea.
Let's have a crisis of faith. Something like that.
A bit late for that. Right.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine.
It's
You're
never
really
too
ill,
late,
sorry.
you know.
For what?
Nothing. Never mind. I'll go and investigate. You distract.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Do we have a code word in case things go south? Furby.
Furby.
Yes.
Oh, that's.
Is that okay?
I remember what they were. Those are terrifying.
They are. And thus, that is the perfect code word.
Okay. I'll distract him.
And I
Okay.
scamper off to go try to find this USB stick.
Okay.
I will strike up a conversation with the priest just to keep him occupied.
Yeah. Calla,
Yes.
you are looking
Thank you.
for a USB.
Oh, sorry. I thought
You-
you were going to finish
Oh,
that
no,
with
are
like
you-
you're lovely or something nice to say.
Of course you're lovely.
Thank you.
And who would suspect you of stealing from a priest?
Well, he might, since I did technically take those cookies earlier, but it's not stealing because he offered.
He did offer. I don't think he's offering the USB or anything like that, though. But you are on the way to what you can only assume is his office of some sort, like a rectory.
Wonderful.
Roll me wits investigation.
Any bonuses for having help from Ollie, maybe?
Not right now. Lawyers elsewhere.
I will try ever so hard to lawyer you. You said wits, right?
Wits plus investigation, yeah. 2 successes. Would you like to re-roll?
Yes, please.
Spend a willpower point, re-roll 3 dice.
There is a desperation dice as well, I forgot to say.
Oh, yeah.
Rolling. Sorry, you said 3?
3d10. Okay, that's better. 4. So you take a look through, you look at his computer, which is a bit outdated, it's still running XP, and you don't see anything that resembles a thumb drive, but you do see a receipt that looks like it is basically a correspondence between the priest and someone who is just initialed themselves as HH. And it seems to describe the possible transfer of digital information on a thumb drive. People are looking for it. People are looking to find a way to spread it, whatever that means.
Right. But question. I'm trying to remember what I know about this stick.
USB stick.
Yes.
You know, so it's an interesting one because you have seen the TikTok account
Yes.
of Sunglasses
After Dark.
at After Dark. And there's a prevailing fan theory that all of the occult and, you know, like the conspiracy theory, acting like I'm a vampire kind of stuff is a huge ARG to point to a place and a time where you can find the truth of the story that she is telling. But that account has now gone dark.
Okay. So was I able to find anything about this time or date? And is there anything on this receipt that lists time or date?
Yes, you can. Well, you can't find time or date. You can find a location,
Perfect.
and that is the cathedral.
Here.
In the center of Manchester, the cathedral.
So not this church, but the church.
The church.
Right. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Well, is there any other information about this AH person or HH person? Where did they go to? Where's the receipt for? What's the diner?
The receipt is it's more of like a handwritten receipt, like this is what I want. More of a letter than a receipt.
Okay. All right. Well, then I take pictures of both sides and I continue looking around to see if I see anything else. Yeah, I think that's it. Unless there's any cool like weapons or anything that I could maybe borrow.
A candlestick is probably the most dangerous weapon in here. But at this point, you are interrupted by a yelp.
Who's yelping?
Sounds distant from
Like a
back where you came.
Person
Ollie.
or a dog or person?
It's a person.
Okay.
It doesn't
And-
sound like Ollie.
It doesn't
But
sound like
Ollie is
Ollie,
present
and they're
for
not
it.
saying Kirby.
They're not saying Kirby,
Then
not yet.
Then I pause and I wait. My heart's racing, and I wait to listen and see what I hear before I immediately bolt back.
Let's find out what you hear. Ollie, you're going to strike up a conversation and cause a distraction. When you go back into the main area, you realize that the main lights are now off. And the only illumination are racks of like tiny tea lights, essentially.
Hello?
You hear a
Coming from inside the church.
from inside the church. It seems further.
I'll move further in towards the sound.
You round the corner looking to where the source of the sound came from, and there appears to be the priest slammed up against one of the pillars, and a person in a hood and a cloak has them in a death grip. You can't see their head because it is buried into his shoulder.
Oi! Furby!
And then I will come running down, absolutely, the second I hear that.
Hey, what are you doing?
What's going on?
Point.
Whoa. Okay, calm down. What's happening? Father, are you all right?
He kind of weakly looks over to you and does a slow blink and a nod, and then slides down the pillar.
As in he just died? As in he's dead? Or that he's passed out? Can I tell?
He does not look like he is moving at all. If you would like to try and tell, that is wit's medicine.
No. I'll step
He's
forward.
not moving.
I'll step forward slowly. What is this hooded figure doing?
They're just kind of standing there watching over the body.
Well, hello. Cat got your tongue?
The
Ollie,
hood
get the others.
turns to look at you, and you see blood billowing down the chin, staining a very ratty shirt.
Do I see fangs?
You see the bloodied glint of fangs.
Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Okay. Ollie left to go get help, right?
Ollie did go to get help. And you were all alone. Ollie rolled away. You are now alone with this figure in the half light.
And I don't have Haba, so I'm actually a little bit nervous.
No, right now.
What did you do to him? I'm just gonna play dumb. What did you do to him? Is he okay?
He's saved.
You're bleeding.
No. No, I'm not.
So screwed.
Get out of my way. You need to roll. You're going to have to roll an intelligence resolve However, I believe you get some sort of bonus on this because of your resistance. I don't know what that is, though. Look it up. Oh. So long as you hold your object of focus, the hunter is immune to supernatural abilities that would otherwise require a resistance test.
My dear Huntmaster, is that not Haba?
If you would like it to be, or you can have something smaller on hand. That's entirely up to you.
Like a necklace?
Could be a necklace.
Could it be the necklace that Ollie gave me?
Could.
Okay.
This is a separate power, so it's up to you. You can have Haber or you can have a necklace.
I think it's more realistic for me to have something small that I would be able to take with me multiple places. Haba isn't exactly discreet.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think you stand there and you hear these words wash over you, and the urge to obey is planted. You do not feel the need to follow.
Sorry, just give me 1 second while I think about how this would feel.
That's fine.
I step aside. I don't want this thing to know that I'm not enthralled.
Okay. It steps, each foot planted with meaning and assurance towards you, as it clearly intends to walk past you and exit out the back. But as it steps within a foot of you, it slows down, bends over, and you see the glint of icy blue eyes contacting yours.
Do I stab him? Do I stab him? Do I stab him? I don't.
I think he watches this journey in your eyes and just says, "This is for the best."
What, that I don't stab you?
We both leave here unharmed.
Okay, could I ask you a question really fast? Because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity thing that happens. Because I think we both know that you're not normal.
He just stops as if he's expecting you to ask anyway.
The spot on his hand. What was it?
Evil.
Was he
He's
gonna...
been saved. Right?
Okay. What was gonna happen to him? Was he gonna...
I don't know what happens to them.
Well, how do
but
you
I
know it's
certainly
evil?
know. Because it comes from a place of evil.
And where does it come from?
It comes from the dark heart.
Like... magic?
That's what you want to call it? Older than magic. But I suppose the question now is, do you know too much?
Magic isn't real.
And it's best if you believe that. Goodbye. And as he says it, a fleck of blood flicks from his lips and lands on your cheek, and he turns about and walks away.
I immediately hit the floor. That was incredibly stressful.
Everyone else...
Where is everyone?
Everyone comes in and you see this figure turn about and walk away.
Carla,
Yeah?
Carla,
Yeah?
quick, I'm coming.
I'm fine.
Are you all
I'm fine.
right?
I'm fine. It was just a very close encounter. It was very scary. They're very scary up close. And I didn't have
my God.
Haba, and it was a little terrifying.
Theo, check the priest.
Ollie, I have blood on me.
Fuck that. I've got the M1 Garand in my hand and
Don't do it! Don't do it!
I'm running after the dude. What?
Don't do it. He gave me some
What do you mean don't do it?
He gave me some information, and I also think I don't know. He said that the mark was really bad and that he was going to turn into something really bad and that it comes from like some dark magic or something like that, and that he was trying to stop him from turning into this evil monster. So essentially he's like some vampire monster hunter. And I guess that means he's like temporarily on helping us. Maybe?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What
All right.
about that wasn't clear?
He just killed a bloke.
Yes, and he said that the spot on his hand was from some dark place and that it was gonna
All right,
turn him
Okay,
funny.
and if I tell you that my fucking piss is an elixir, will you drink it?
we must get out
I
of
mean,
here. We must
know,
leave.
in
There's a dead
alchemy-
man in this room.
I can believe anything. I don't know, I reckon we should go and fucking get him. We got tooled up. For a reason.
Carla,
Yes. Sorry, I didn't have anything
You
with
don't
me.
want
I
us-
didn't have Haba, so I
No,
just
no, of
I
course.
just talked to him and I let him go because I didn't know what else to do. I mean, there was a moment where I could have maybe tried to stake him, but I was alone and I was scared and I didn't know what to do.
you did a wonderful job. You're certain that we should not go after him.
I would like to make a roll, please, Huntmaster.
To decide what?
I'm asking Haba.
Oh, you're asking Haba?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a willpower roll.
Just willpower or anything else?
Just willpower.
Oh, wonderful.
And make sure you remove dice that you have marked off on that willpower track.
All right.
Ooh,
That
yeah,
worked.
that's not a lot of dice for you.
Did that go through or no? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Was that last three the roll? Oh, there it is. Dude is not good. This connection that you have.
Mm-hmm.
You feel the rage reflect back at you
For letting him go.
for letting him go.
Yeah.
You are not good enough. You are a hunter. It is the hunt. There are only two options.
I
Kill
immediately
or
run
die.
after him. I immediately run after him.
Wait,
I don't.
She's
Carla!
gone.
I don't wait.
All
you,
right.
running
Let's go.
after her.
Okay.
I
Who's
am scared and I might check out the body, but my friends are in. I'm gonna follow. Fuck, I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. All four of you, I need you to make oh shit. Who's got the highest wits awareness?
Might be me. Mine would
I'm
be
not
one.
sure.
I have a
Theo.
total of 4. So
A
it's
total of
probably
6.
not me.
Yeah, it's Theo.
Theo. Okay, you're probably close to the front anyway, so Theo, roll wits awareness. Ooh, that is 4. You see the bloody cloak that this person is wearing flick around a corner out of the into the graveyard. And yeah, you are all able to follow Theo, and you are on his heels at this point.
I've got a lot of cocaine in my system, if that helps.
We are so.
Yeah, at this
fucked.
point, it probably does help, but there's a limit. Especially
I
in
know.
terms
Not for him.
like right in this second it helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
as soon
Talk
as
shit at him for an hour?
If I can round the corner and aim the fucking Garand at him, butt it up against the shoulder and give it a pop, I ain't practiced with it yet, but I'd take a shot at his fucking back or at his legs.
Yeah, that is a composure firearms roll.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
2. I think with 2 you actually hit him. And you can see it clips his arm, and as he starts to move it slightly differently, it does not slow him down.
Oh, plenty more where that come from! Alright. I'd fucking try and aim at him again, but yeah, I don't want to be.
You're aiming. What is everyone else doing?
Can I be maybe trying to stop my brother from shooting firearms in a small, quiet hamlet in the middle of the night?
Too late. And I've got a lot of cocaine in my system, and I ran out of the door first, and you're in a wheelchair, unfortunately. I parkoured over like a fucking...
Then I probably can't catch him.
Over pews. But like,
And then I already, by the way, have fired the weapon, and it was so loud, 100%.
everyone's ears start to ring, but you catch up to him once he's fired this first thing.
Bruv,
I got him. Yeah, I got him.
stop shooting guns.
Well, what do you want me to do? Fucking give him a kiss?
Don't shoot guns. The police are gonna come.
What else you meant to
fuck
do
us
with
up.
them? Nah, they'll just pretend. We'll say it was fireworks. Oh, look at them fireworks. Here we go.
He's
I'd
getting
fucking aim
away.
up. I'm like moving forward as well, like as fast as
Yeah.
I can, but I'm still also kind of trying to aim this fucking. This is a fucking bolt action, I think, at M1, isn't it? So I'm just fucking like ting, 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 doing all that shit, trying
yes.
to get this thing set up with another cartridge.
Okay, Kala, what are you doing? You're still chasing.
Do I have any weapons on my person?
Your main weapon is probably in the van, correct?
I
Yes.
did.
But you
When I
can
went back to
probably-
the van, I did say to gear up and told them about the priest. I actually typed that in the Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
that's right.
So
Someone
I
else
assume they
has
would
your
have brought.
weapon.
So can I say that Diana throws me my weapon?
Yes,
Perfect.
absolutely, I do that.
Then I will chase this fucker down with Haba. And I will try
Okay.
to attack him if I can catch up. Which
I
is
think
probably
'cause
going to get me
Theo-
killed.
Oh yeah, Theo has
Oh, yeah. Great,
plinked
thank you.
him.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have an opportunity in this moment.
I take it.
Okay, that is a dexterity melee attack. But
Wish me luck,
is,
please.
would you like to use your sword's full capacity? Which will take a test.
I see that
might-
here, this little composure occult thing. Is that what I'm doing?
If you would like to roll composure occult, you can get +3 to this roll.
Yes.
If you fail, you will lose a point of willpower.
Yes, absolutely. I think I've already. I just think it's what Kala would do. I've disappointed myself and everyone by letting this vampire go.
And if you feel like you can't hit difficulty 4, you can still use desperation, which at this point, now a man is dead, is at 2. +2 dice to get this roll,
Okay.
if you would like.
So you want me to roll the composure occult sword, or do I do the melee
Yes. Composure occult.
first?
Do that.
Then
and if
the-
you would like an extra 2d10 on top.
of this roll or the other roll?
For the desperation. For the activation roll, because I feel like that's the one you're going to need the boost for.
Yes. Okay, then yes, I will do that. I trust you, Hunt Master. Just help me try to kill this thing.
Absolutely.
All right. So I'm rolling this.
Composure plus occult.
Yep. I'm hitting the little button. +2.
And then I will take the first
5
couple of dice.
successes.
5 successes.
Yes, to activate Haba.
Yes. So, you grip the hilt of this sword, and a pure joy of imminent pain overwhelms you. And you feel that energy flow through you and help your reactions. It helps your movements flow and guide you, as if the sword is doing the talking. To contact. So, unfortunately, simultaneous to your activation of this power, so you get +3 on the roll, danger also goes up to 2 because you got a 1 on your desperation dice.
Okay. So now I'm doing Dex and melee. Is that correct?
Dex melee +3. That is 8.
Holy shit, bitch!
8 successes. You pulled off a very dangerous move. Describe to me what it looks like you using the sword, because I don't think we've had a full description of it.
No, we haven't seen. I mean, the sword is as big as I am. Okay. So, but what? Do I manage to successfully hit this creature?
Oh, you hit him.
Okay. Do I hurt him a lot?
You hurt him a lot.
Wonderful, thank you.
He is not dead.
Okay, I didn't expect him to be dead. Okay, so I think we see, you see, I am running full speed and all I can see is this vampire and my failure and the fact that I let my fear get the better of me and I am angry. And I am more angry at myself than I am this vampire. I think I start to snarl a little bit and I see myself in this vampire, and then I no longer see the vampire anymore. And I swing the claymore down above my head. I full on leap up into the air and I use the weight of the claymore somehow to propel me up into the air, and then I bring the claymore down on top of the vampire, right in the shoulder by the neck.
The sword.
And blood goes everywhere, and I don't care.
There is gouts of blood up on the sword, on the gravel. And now you are covered in it as the sword bites into his shoulder and tears down across his torso. And all you can feel is that vibrating energy resonating from the sword, and you feel so good.
You've done well.
And
Fuck.
this vampire is still standing there. You see the red line as you draw down the claymore onto the ground, ready for another strike. And you see all you have done is open his chest cavity so you can see the bone and the decay of his organs, and his shirt and his cloak fall away.
Cat's gonna get your tongue.
His like, he is definitely not saying anything, but he is deep in eye contact with you as you watch the clothes that he was wearing tear off his top half. Everywhere, marks almost identical to the one you saw on the priest, pockmarked on his body.
Looks like there's a little more to your story.
It is not my story. I am only doing what the divine wills. You won't stop me.
That makes two of us enacting divine will.
You might have that back to front. I see how you are damned.
Blessed.
You see his wounds begin to knit back together.
I would like to try to attack him again.
Please do.
Huge mistake, but I have to. I think she would. I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine.
Watch me die in episode 2, guys. Ugh. Okay. Is Haba still activated?
That is what I'm looking to find out for you.
Okay.
I think it should be though.
Perhaps we should help her.
I'm like trying to
Yes.
aim the gun, but she's in the way.
I'm gonna try and get there.
I thrust a stake at Diana, or like point at yours or something, while
Yes.
I'm trying to aim the gun. But I'm moving forward slower now.
I pull out my Browning pistol, and I'm holding a stake in the other hand as I slowly inch forward.
I'm sorry. You're using a Browning, Miss Anita Blake. I love the reference. That's it. That's all I had to say. Am I adding the 3 Huntmaster?
You
or-
are adding the 3. I don't see anything about it, but let's give it to you. That's 2 successes. Are you
At
willing
least
to
it's
spend
green.
more willpower?
I am, unfortunately. I think Kala will do anything at this point to avoid disappointing Haba any further.
That's 3d10.
Oh, shit.
2 successes. You go in for a follow-up strike. The smoothness of your movements are mesmerizing as you feel that energy renew. You bring across the claymore quicker than anyone can expect. And you feel it loose from your grip as he grabs the blade by the end and rips it, and it flies off. And he just says, "You missed your chance to stay alive." And once he finishes his sentence, is at you, and you feel a searing pain crush the center, your core of your chest.
I'm running.
You watch
I'm
her go
running.
down.
Is he, sorry,
No.
just so I understand, is he using his hand or is he using a
His
supernatural
closed
ability?
fist.
Okay. Does my
Just-
bullshit help against this or no?
In this instance, that's
Oh, I may have just saved my
you
life.
may have just saved yourself. Thwart
Calla, not now.
Requires-
It's not the time.
Sorry.
for ability. Okay.
I mean, personally, I think it's super cool if I go down. So I will happily do that.
I straight up thought he was going to punch through
I
your chest.
definitely
like that
thought he
fucking
was
thing
going
that
to
you
punch
sent
through
me
my
the other day.
chest
Yeah.
and kill me. I
Would've been
definitely thought I
sick.
was rolling up a new character.
So interestingly,
Yes.
he was using supernatural ability to enhance himself. So I think in this, you mitigate the lethality.
Okay.
Of this
that sounds
moment.
great. So I'll still hit the ground. Wonderful. We get best of
You
both
feel
worlds.
that. In fact, you probably feel your necklace start to I don't know, like throb or sing or crack against the sheer solidness of his fist, and your ribs are all broken, and you cannot breathe.
Diana!
I'm running forward, and I just, as I run, I try to plunge the stake through his back to try and hit his heart, and then also simultaneously shoot him in the head, if possible. It's like a
You got one,
twofer.
two.
Yeah.
That sounds like a strength melee to me.
Okay.
You need
God.
a margin of 5 successes.
I have a question. Can I lawyer you a little bit? Can I roll twice? Once for the gun, the shot in the head, and the other for the stake.
If you would like to. The two there will not add total successes together, but they will hurt him more. So let's start with the
Melee.
strength melee and see if you stake him. This is
Oh, God.
That's 0 successes.
Yes.
I think you catch him a little bit unawares because he is focused on the surprising result of his what he expected to be a lethal blow. And you scratch at his back with the point of this thing, and you realize that as you drive it deeper, it's not actually penetrating his skin, it is splintering against it.
Oh, God. Okay.
And he just wheels around and slaps you back onto the floor, and you take 3 superficial damage.
I throw a bottle of holy water at him.
I am unfortunately not going to make you roll for that. There is a splash and a smash of this liquid vial, and you notice where do you aim for? The head, or?
I'm not like super combat-y, so I'm basically aiming for the mass, the largest part of him.
You notice that it doesn't really do anything to him, but I think the same effect is more clear. The marks just covering his body begin to glow red under this water, and you see much more clearly the circle on the outside, a dot in the center, and a small cross underneath it. At this point, he is going to start blinking away.
Try and
You've
pop
never
off
seen a
shot.
person move so fast. A final pot shot. Go for it.
I'll take some form of disadvantage if you want.
No, I think it will be more difficult than 2 though, because now he is moving fast.
I think I like go to fire and he just starts blinking and it freaks me out. I just fire and it's just weird to see somebody move so quickly. Like to see something like that in real life, like a stutter of reality, you know? It would just look weird, like your internet connection's blinking instead of, like, it would just seem really odd. And I think it just kind of does a weird visual feedback loop to my brain, and I just fuck the shot up completely, just firing into the side of the church.
Yeah, you watch the bullet glance off the corner of a tombstone, and just as but before he blinks away. All Ollie hears him say is, "It's a bit late for that." And then he is gone.
Fucking hell.
Bruv, check on Diana.
I jump over the
gonna
thing and
check
run
on
towards
Gala.
Diana.
You collect up your friends, and I think that is a good time to take a quick break. One night later, Kala, you are in pain, but safe in a hospital bed. And Diana is mostly recovered from what appeared to be a concussion and blunt force trauma at your bedside. But your ribs are all broken, and breathing is hard. Is there a long, awkward silence? Or maybe not awkward, but somber. Who speaks first?
I'm not sure. Can you speak? Is the question.
Yes. Possible. What, in that case, is going through Diana's mind? You're supposed to be the veteran vampire hunter here.
Yes.
Someone got hurt under your watch.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I really quite like Carla. I suppose it doesn't feel very good, does it? I failed in keeping her safe. Now I don't know what sort of irreparable damage she has. Both physically and mentally. And I could never promise that this would be a safe affair. But I suppose it's different when it's actually happening.
Mm-hmm. You saw her out there. That was something spectacular.
It was. It makes me scared. Because if she couldn't she was formidable, and that still was not enough. And I put her there.
Hmm.
But I want to know what she's thinking.
Yeah, where does the courage to say something to her come from?
Shame. How are you?
I'm sorry.
No. No, I'm sorry. You were put in danger. You were unprepared. It was my idea that we go in stealthy, unprepared. and you fought formidably.
I thought I could handle it. I was wrong.
I think you handled it as well as anyone could.
And what does that mean for us then? That's as good as we get. Then we're fucked.
Many of us, if we continue in this trade, will die. I can face that fact for myself.
Ollie, Theo, are they okay?
Yes, they're fine. They're all right. I find it difficult to face that fact for you. I'm quite fond of you.
Does that mean you're kicking me out?
No. Not unless you want me to. You're an adult woman. You can make decisions for yourself. And I'm quite fond of you. But you need to heal. That's most important. You are more important.
That's not true.
To some it is.
Not to us. I know where you came from. Job comes first. Then everyone else. Then us. I don't know how I'm gonna look at them. Ollie and Theo, Jack. She'll be so disappointed.
She won't. She'll be impressed that you survived, that you did damage. And when she hears about how you nearly cleaved him in half, you know, not many would survive that encounter. You will have what they call street cred.
You think I can post about it?
Absolutely.
You take my picture?
Yes.
You take the photo, and do you let her sign in to the forum?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I do.
She can do whatever she wants.
And you post the photo there?
Yeah. I say something cheeky like, so it turns out vampires are a lot more dangerous. I don't know. Something stupid. I can't think properly right now.
Immediately you get a stream of messages just pouring out. Oh my god, what happened? Did you kill it? Are you okay? Just from everyone. Everyone wants to know what you have achieved.
And I think I am so filled with shame that I give her back the phone and I cannot look at her.
There's a tiny feeling at the core of that shame that you know comes from your sword.
Oh.
And all it says to you is,
What you really need is more power. If you want to do this properly.
He said the postmarks all over his body. What were those? He used one. He amplified something. Sorry. Do you know what that was?
No. I don't. But it's something to go on.
When can I go home?
I presume as soon as the doctors clear you. If you, you of course are always welcome in the hotel. Your room is safe and secure. However, I would completely understand if you wanted to go home.
I'm
And
at the
that
hotel.
can be arranged. Oh, yes, as soon as the doctors say it's okay.
What did you tell them?
The doctors that you got hit by a car.
Right. Okay.
Are you... Is there anything I can do for you? Anything I can get you? Anything you
I
need?
take your hand and I look you dead in the eye. I won't let you down again, I promise.
Oh, darling. You didn't let me down. You didn't.
I'm very tired now.
Yes, of course.
you both go back to bed to rest. In the middle of the night, Kala, you wake back up and you feel an urge to look back through the forum, and you see the outpouring of love and the concern and the questions. And you notice something. Everyone has posted. Except...
Oh, Crowley was a sub.
Crowley was a sub, is there? There are, in fact, no messages from your friend Sunny Seaside.
You just gave me full body chills. You just gave me full body chills. Are you telling me? No. I refuse to believe that my friend is a vampire. I fucking refuse. I can't. I immediately put the phone down and I think I start to have an anxiety attack because I think Kala thinks the same thing. For some stupid reason. It doesn't even make any sense. It's not like I have any evidence, but just in that moment, I think he knew who it just suddenly makes sense why he didn't want to kill me, and I think I'm freaking out. And I probably hit a morphine button or whatever the fuck they've given me. And I'll send a message. I'll send a message actually before I am taken away into oblivion. Cat got your tongue. And then I
That
fall
is where
asleep.
we will move. Back to the office on the same night. Ollie. Probably rather tense. You're looking through a variety of tomes, internet posts, and your pills are alleviating some of that stress and the pain that you feel. What is it that you're doing and feeling?
What I'm technically doing is I'm trying to find any runes, images that look like that I saw on his hand and all over that Leech's body. But what I'm really doing is trying to shift the guilt that I have. I'm trying to remind myself that it wasn't me that did that. It was a monster.
I suppose in that case you can use your library, or just perhaps do an intelligence academics or occult, depending on what kind of information you'd like to find out.
I think it would be occult because of the symbol, but
Okay,
it's your call. That's probably
yeah,
what I'm looking in the books for.
that's fine. Occult it is.
Oh, intelligence. Do I get a +1 for library?
Yes, you do. There are many, many books here. Diana has stocked this place inconveniently enough for most people trying to walk around, but conveniently for those who want to research things.
5.
With 5, I think you do stumble upon something. And it is the beginning of a fairly certain hunch that you've been working off of. And that is that this symbol is magic. So you are looking in the right places. Perhaps magic is the wrong word. Every source that you find points towards this circle with a dot and the 3 lines underneath it is representative. It is not necessarily a letter, it is not a symbol, it is more a drawing of an evil eye. How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel a bit watched. When you start looking at iconography that quite clearly is something to do with an eye, every time you see that symbol, all you can think of is you're being watched by the symbol. Don't know. Eyes are imagery that hurts me.
You actually feel a bit of a cold chill run up the back of your spine, involuntarily. And that feeling, once you look up from the page of being watched, does not go away.
It's nothing, it's been a busy day.
Composure plus resolve, please. When you're done popping the pills.
Two.
There's a moment where The hairs stand up on the back of your arms. You hear something drop behind you in the separate room.
Well? Theo?
No one's there.
Did I hear it?
It might have been real.
I'm gonna look.
You go into the main room and you see the mountains of plushies, the sofa, and various bits of rubbish that Jack has left around, metal and circuit board. And on the floor are Theo's car keys.
Theo?
You didn't hear him come in.
No, he usually shouts when he gets in. Bruv, you fucking around? I'm gonna go into where the TV is, because if he's probably sat on the couch playing FIFA or something.
You go into where the TV is and you hear something, and you're like, oh, there he is, he must be playing.
Alright, bruv, what are you doing?
No one in here. The TV is on, but it's not on a station.
Turn it off. The fuck? I'm gonna go get my EVP.
You go and you find your equipment. And this one in particular, how are you going to use it?
The EVP, so I'm gonna set it, stand it up, and I'm gonna hit record and let it record to see if it picks anything up and try to be quiet. And then I will... I'll just turn on the REM pod and I'll put it right next to it and I'll just wait. So the EVP will record audio that I might not be able to hear, and the REM pod will be temperature change and movement within 7 feet.
Okay. Make another composure resolve roll.
Two again.
This time you have a lapse, as if you are concentrating on something and everything else disappears. And you are convinced that someone very gently strokes their hand across the back top of your shoulder blades. You begin to lose your sense of gravity.
Is this a familiar feeling?
You've only felt it once before.
It wasn't my fault there was a monster.
The feeling of not knowing which way is up intensifies. You feel drunk. And everything fades to shadow. Please make another composure resolve. It sounds like there are people yelling at you. Some of them are concerned, some of them are angry, some of them want to hurt you. And all of this while you are tumbling head over tail, over head over tail, and you can feel sharp pins and needles as if shattered glass is showering you. And all you see hanging upside down in front of you is a bloodied corpse staring in your eyes. Blood dripping upwards.
It's gonna be okay. Just keep looking at me.
I know. Oh God! Oh God, is she okay?
She's gonna be okay.
Ollie! Oliver! Oliver, wake up! What the fuck is wrong with you? You get into the fucking cat. Can't be taking that shit with your fucking back meds. What the fuck? You alright?
Yeah. You left the fucking TV on.
Hey?
You left the fuck.
I ain't been on the fucking TV.
Yeah. You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. What are you fucking doing, screaming B?
Was, Nothing.
What'd you take? Did you ever do
I
it?
didn't take nothing. Just been studying too hard. Just this fucking symbol.
Yeah, maybe you should have a fucking kip.
Should be at the fucking hospital. Making sure they're okay.
Yeah, well, it's a bit late now, isn't it? We have to go in the morning.
Yeah. Wait,
Alright, send him a text. Hey, me, I fucking went out, had a look around and that. Had a little check. Who knows whether that fucking thing's coming back.
Something fucking ain't right about that.
Yeah, no, you fucking kidding me. What the fuck are you talking about? Did you see its fucking chest was open? It was just having a good old fucking chin wag.
Yeah. You see them symbols all over him. Fucking holy water didn't do nothing.
I mean, Calla fucked it up though as well. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, but it nearly fucking killed her, didn't it?
I think it nearly fucking killed all of us, to be honest. I think maybe she fucking saved us. You know, I thought she was just a little fucking, stupid little bird.
With a sword like that.
Yeah, she's fucking King Artorias, she is. Wielding Excalibur.
Dinah just fucking ran in.
Well, yeah, but she says she knows what she's fucking doing. Didn't look like it much, did it?
Oh, she's alright.
Gave her a fucking dry slap.
And bullets do anything to it? Didn't fucking slow it down, did it?
No, I missed the second one. Hit him with the first. Only grazed his arm, I think. Didn't seem to do fuck all. Did consider throwing the fucking knife.
A knife ain't gonna do... Well...
Bullets don't do shit. A fucking claymore don't do shit. Oh, what about if we get a proper claymore?
Still do hurt him, though.
Yeah, maybe I could fucking see if Bazza could get like a claymore, like a bomb. And we can put it in front of the door in case the fucking thing comes in.
You need to find something that your fucking gun can shoot that's gonna hurt him. Like... bullets of holy water, that's fucking stupid.
I'll get on the blower with Bazza tomorrow, see what he's got. He's got all sorts of weird shit he was trying to palm off onto me, but I thought he was just trying to make a few quid, you know?
What's this symbol look like to you?
Flame. I ain't doing
Dragon
this
flame?
again.
Like the fucking Greeks?
I don't fucking know, do I? I thought he was just making up shit. I thought he was trying to sell me weed at first. That looks like a butterfly.
Butterfly? What kind of butterfly you seen?
Alright, well it looks a bit like... Looks a bit like a cannon, maybe?
I think it's an eye. Look.
Eye for what?
Dunno. Maybe a representation of an eye or a meaning. Look. In here, it says... It doesn't have the lines on this one. But this one doesn't have the dot in it. But, if you look at Davis's tome, it's got all those bits, but it's separate. And they all represent... watchers, eyes... I don't fucking know.
Maybe I should get some bars on that window. What do you reckon? I could weld some bars across it. You reckon that thing could break through bars? Like iron proper rebar shit?
Yeah, did you see what it did to Calla? Looked like a truck fucking into.
Yeah, alright, look, listen, you get a little bit of sleep in you. Yeah, have you eaten anything?
I haven't. Just been busy, you know.
I'll go down the garage, get us some Ginsters.
Yeah, Cornish. Give me a Cornish.
Alright.
And a Red Bull.
No, you ain't having no fucking Red Bull. You're off your fucking tits. I don't know what the fuck you've been taking.
Some
Check the date on them
paracetamol as
pills.
Well, they're fine. It's,
Oh, yeah, are they though?
yeah, I got these like last fucking week.
Right, I'll get you a Red Bull, but I'll give it to you tomorrow morning.
Well, get me a Monster then.
You ain't having shit tonight. You've got to go to sleep.
Gotta figure out what this eye's about. How can you sleep with them in the hospital?
I ain't going to sleep. You're going to fucking sleep. I'm
Yeah.
going to stare at that fucking door with the gun loaded. And then when you get up, I'm attaching the fucking MP40 to the side of your fucking chair and I'm pointing you at the door and all while you read your fucking books. Don't trust that fucking thing. See how fucking fast it was?
Yeah. He said something before he ran away.
What'd it say?
Bit late for that.
What's that fucking mean? Bit late for what?
I think the holy water. I threw a bottle of water at it.
Alright.
Smashed all over him. Every report of holy water does damage to leeches. Nothing.
What do you reckon then? Is too fucking... what? Too strong? Different?
Different. Their marks still... They glue... it was like they were glowing. with the holy water. So maybe he ain't a leech, maybe that symbol's protective. Maybe the symbol's evil, but he's not.
Yeah. I don't think that's the case. That thing's fucking evil.
Bigger guns.
Nothing that moves like that. Bigger guns. Alright, yeah, fucking hell. What do you want me to get? A fucking RPG?
Can you?
Maybe. I might see if I can get a
Fuck
bomb,
off.
though.
You can't get in it. You can't get in it. No way. No fucking
I can
way.
get a grenade. I reckon I can get a grenade.
A grenade.
A fucking grenade trap. Yeah, get a bit of fucking fishing wire, run it across the top of the fucking door frame. You know what I mean? And then we'll fucking lure it in. It'll open the fucking door. Don't matter how fucking fast it's going, it ain't gonna explode slow, is it? It's gonna fucking blow them up.
Yeah, but what happens when they fucking attack us?
Well, it ain't gonna attack us because it's gonna walk through the fucking door and then it's gonna fucking explode.
Theo, he fucking attacked us today.
Right, well, I'll get a claymore then, right? We'll bury it under the fucking pavement outside. You know? And it'll come walking in, blow its legs off. What's it gonna do? Run away on its hands?
And what about when we want to go out?
Well, we know it's there. We won't fucking step on it.
You're not putting a claymore outside, mate.
We've got to do fucking something. Bullets don't fucking work. Sword barely did fuck all. It can move too quick. What if we
Silver
get a
don't
fucking
work.
crossbow?
I would, like a
We're
fucking
thinking
steak.
We're thinking too modern. Right, yeah, I'll tell you what. Crossbow.
Crossbow.
Yeah, do you reckon they still fucking
Wooden
make them?
bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking, yeah, they do Renaissance fairs all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Like a big fucking £150 crossbow.
Alright, sorted.
Or wooden bullets. Can you get wooden bullets?
Just fucking fire a fucking arrow. It's made of wood, isn't it?
Yeah. You're right. I think I'm tired.
Right.
I think I'm tired, bruv.
Yeah. You, right, don't fucking go to sleep and don't do nothing weird. I'll be fucking 10 minutes. Zip out, zip back, put some fucking food in your belly, then you can have a kip. And then tomorrow we'll fucking figure it out. I'll fucking put in a word with Badger about a fucking crossbow. Yeah. Alright. Keep an eye on the fucking door and all. No falling asleep. Who knows what the fuck's gonna come through that fucking door? Do they have to be invited in?
Nah, that's, well, I don't know. Maybe. Mate, we've seen fucking 1, 2, maybe 2. Definitely seen one of them.
Alright, put in a text to Diana and put in a text to Jack and all. Just check they're alright, you know what I mean?
I text Jack earlier. Make sure she was alright. Told her.
Yeah, alright. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna fucking head out then, alright?
Yeah, alright, bruv.
Keep your eye on the fucking door though, yeah?
I'll keep an eye on the fucking door.
Ollie. Jack gets back to you and says, Grandad is stabilized. I'll be back as soon as I can. Can't do much for him right now. I think he'll be okay. And you remember your recording?
Oh yeah, EVP.
EVP, it's still running.
Is it picking anything up?
You play it back, and there is static and sound of you shuffling in your chair, moving around. You gasp. And just faintly under the static, in broken stitched together words, you hear her voice. Find Eloise.
R.I.P.
And that is an excellent place to end for today.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you for all being quite so down to get the shit kicked out of you and to do fun and silly things. You all did incredibly.
Yeah, you took damage. I took emotional damage.
Yeah, that you created emotional damage as well.
Me?
Yeah.
Bro, your rolls were dog shit.
No, they were perfect.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck, I need to emotionally eat cookies. That was so good.
I'm sure Theo has a cookie that'll help you.
Oh yeah. Alright, I'll get him in the fucking oven, son.
Don't mind if I eat these brownies, do you, bruv?
Right. You all good? You all want to take a beat?
No, I'm good.
Who wants to
Don't
start?
let me go first.
with the thing that we
I'll start.
always do and never
I'll
forget.
Me.
Go for it.
Mm.
The first time Callum met the Leech, maybe Leech Hood. He's called Hood
Oh
in
my God.
Ollie's notes. Where essentially it's where the blood hit her cheek. It was the whole sort of scene, but when the blood hit her cheek, that was just the fucked me up. Oh, that fucked me up big time. And I was like, oh, she's letting it get away. Good. It's like, live, Calla. And then she runs up.
I love the GM like unaccountability. Like, I just said you should go and chase after her. I didn't make you do anything.
Yep. Well,
It was
also,
good. We found out info
Yeah.
from it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Theo there saying, you know, what he said as well, just kind of drove it home that I think I would, even though I know that they're super dangerous. You know, she's got that thing. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely thought I was gonna die. I thought you were gonna
She
rip
has
her
a
heart out.
talking sword.
Sort of. It doesn't really say words. She doesn't reply in words. Sort of.
Okay, that's fine.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go. Oh, no.
I would like to applaud the Peachy scene where he was
Yeah.
tumbling, like the crescendo from like it was a lot to do with you as well, Josh, but I just enjoyed the scene as a whole where it crescendoed from like, oh, there's a fucking noise from the other room, all
Yeah.
the way tumbled all the way down into just one of his absolute most traumatic memories. It just was such a great blend and gradient into that I really enjoyed it as a whole.
I'll go next.
So
I agree.
just genuinely enjoyed that fucking
Piggybacking
scene
off
so
of
much.
that, the Peachy.
Yeah.
And I said that I had to stop and type in the Discord because this was so well done. But that wasn't your fault. It was a monster. The way you said that about Calla, and then again about whoever this was.
Yeah.
Mwah!
Bro.
It was so good, dude.
I have to piggyback off that too, because in that same scene,
Fuck off.
when you were like in the traumatic scene, I literally like felt something crumple within my being when you were like, it's it's gonna be okay when you were talking to her.
Just keep looking
Right
at me,
when
dude.
Oh my god, just keep looking at me. I was like, what the actual fuck?
I didn't have
Yeah, that was
Discord
insane.
open when I was doing that because I had to go
For the best. But anyway, take the points.
But also, Mergs, your opening scene was absolutely incredible as well. You had
geez.
so many expressions on your face, and
Yeah.
the angry tea setting down was so good. It was just, I love this
I
show.
said it in the Discord. Like Diana is in her mouth.
Yeah.
Like she's that. Like.
I wouldn't
Oh.
mind being in Diana's mouth.
And it's
Well,
I was gonna say
then
very
also-
Keira Knightley.
Oh my god, thank you. Also, Peeves, that scene with you in the hospital was like, oh my god. I don't know, man. It just felt so heartbreaking and beautiful. And then like, yeah, I don't know.
It's quite good to see everyone stripped down a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Everyone had a moment of stripped down.
And no ooh voice. It was
No.
very weird.
And then that assessment from Theo at the very end, which was like really cool because so far all we've seen of Theo is like, hey man,
Yeah, like
I
I'm
don't know, like
cracked out
just
of my
like,
fucking mind.
sup man. And then like that very end where you were just so loving of your brother
Yeah.
and just like keeping an eye on him, but then also very analytically putting the pieces together, being like, my boss, who's apparently this very impressive person, got fucking bitch slapped across the room. And, yeah, it was
It's
really,
weird
really good.
playing. Like, there's a few things with this character that I like have to nerf in my own brain, kinda, and then just approach the world differently in a way. You know, I won't say too much about anything, but it's just it's weird coming in and being like, all right, well, just come at everything from that way, because that's kind of how his fucking brain works, and you know, his weird upbringing and shit. So it's interesting to think about. Also, we definitely had 100%. You had to sit outside with him in the van, and then he was showing you his subwoofer for like that whole time they were in
1,000,000%,
the
yeah.
church. There was an off-screen scene where Theo was just chatting shit about a subwoofer in the back of a Vauxhall Combo for so long, and showing you his Ministry of Sound CDs.
I had like an outtake.
Need that
scene,
conversation, yeah.
I can't tell
We'll
if
animate
Diana
it
would
for
just be.
next week.
I can't tell if Diana would be like, yes, interesting. Or if she would be like, oh wow, I actually really like this guy. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll do a mid.
Did you see the size of his subwoofer?
Who cares, man? I got a 10-inch subwoofer.
I think
I
probably
installed them as a job as well, man.
Theo and Diana now have had 2 off-screen scenes where they're just drinking wine in silence.
'cause we
and
had a
subwoofer.
It's funny actually. We had that last week, yeah, because in the Discord sometimes we're talking about like what our characters will be doing while another scene is happening, just to help inform and give everyone an idea of where everyone is, you know, so that you can quickly jump in and whatever. And last week we had an off-screen scene where after the roof, me and Diana just got fucked up.
Yeah, this
That's what we
is-
did. Just like 6 a.m.
I think, with the exception of Kala, everyone on this crew is completely pickled, and I love it. There's
Yeah.
just so much to unpack here. It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Callus seems absolutely fine and well
Yeah.
adjusted.
Callus.
we watching this
All
like
clear.
fucking show.
Pickled in
Pickled in another
a
way.
different verb, right, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Uh,
Different kind of pickle.
Totally my sex thing.
well, excellent work. Well done, everyone. Cannot wait.
Sorry.
Wait until-
All right, well, that was Leech, episode 2.
Stay for the
season
after
2.
credits thing, right? Are
There
we
will
gonna
be
shout out to that?
an after credits thing. We'll do a quick shout out. You want to just jump around, say who's where and doing what? We'll start with Peachy.
Just shout out
Josh.
Josh.
Pixelate. I do ghost things on Thursday, so
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
no,
What about
everyone
you,
has to,
Mugs?
otherwise I'll feel guilty. Go.
Yeah, Mugs.
Murgles, twitch.tv/Murgles.
What are you doing?
Will you still have the scar?
No, I won't have the scar. I'm going to wash this off. I am sometimes animating, sometimes watching lore videos or history videos, just chatting stuff. Yeah, thank you.
PB, are you streaming?
Mm-hmm.
What are you streaming?
Who knows? Keyboard.
So random.
I'm recovering from pneumonia, so it's whatever I'm feeling like at the time.
Yeah, I'm also recovering from pneumonia.
Mm-hmm.
On my channel.
I gave it to him.
Marauders and Assassin's
You
Creed.
were supposed to invite me.
I'm sorry. Next time.
Oh, right. Okay.
Pneumonia
Genuinely.
party.
Pneumonia
Bring
party.
me to the pox party, please.
And then, Josh, what are you doing? Where?
I am
And also
doing-
plug all of your VTM stuff because
Oh,
I think
Jesus
a lot.
Christ.
You are
No,
the
there's too
resident
much of it.
VTM guy to go
Yeah,
to.
seriously.
There's
I
a
am.
reason that you are summoned every October to come and frighten us.
Yeah,
So other people that want to see more VTM stuff, Josh is your man. Find him
that's
at.
for sure. Get me FTL on Twitter, where I talk about vampires, or Strange Adventures on YouTube, where I talk about vampires, or Pod by Night, which is on all good podcast services, where I talk about vampires. And last week, people were like, "Oh wow, the animation that Brad did was incredible. I wish there was a dating sim for Leech." There is.
Yep.
There it is.
Go-
kind
Josh
of.
made it.
Itch.io. It's spelled.
Yeah, I believe
properly,
it's in the.
Leech.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe that link is in the description, but I'll make sure it is
Yep.
regardless. so-
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
also think we've got a couple of links on Leech's page on Table Story, but if you go to tablestory.tv/stitch, you'll get to Josh's podcast.
Thank
For
you.
the record, the dating sim thing has all the season 1 characters in
Yeah.
case you spoil yourself.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
before you
It's,
dive in expecting these ones.
It's not a spoiler for anything though, because it's like an alternate timeline kind of thing, so you can actually play a character in the universe and interact
Yeah.
with the wonderful characters. I think
It's all voice
wonderful,
acted by
yes.
us.
it's voice acted by them. I wrote it, so in a month, which is why it's not rough around the edges, but
It's good. It's
Jam
fun.
style.
yeah, it's fun.
good.
Yeah.
It is
It's
fun.
literally what it was. Indie Jam.
you
yeah.
can bonk Peachy. Sorry,
You can.
Alex.
Wait, I didn't know you could bonk Peachy.
Or
I think you can
Rewards.
9 as well.
What's that link? What's that link again?
I think you can
There's a
bonk 9.
really, really graphic secret sub boss where you have to fight, fuck Peachy.
It's like a,
Because it's like, did you see season 1? What the fuck?
yeah, you grab him by the jaw and then you can like click smooch or kill.
Yeah, or both.
My God.
Fuck, marry, kill, Alex.
And if you haven't
All
seen
in one.
season 1, you can go and watch it. There's all the table story links to all of the playlists and stuff as well. And I think I meant to make a big playlist eventually where it just plays through all of them, which I think would be a good idea.
Yeah.
So you can just watch the anthology unfold for the next 35 years of us doing this.
Yes.
Yeah. There's meta stuff going on between 3 seasons as well, if you want to go in the Discord
Pick it
about
on.
that.
Okay, quick question before I take
Yes.
us to the thing. There was a season 2 snippet today, was there not? You don't have to say what it was. There was a callback, wasn't there? I'm thinking of one of the symbols that you described on this guy's body.
Oh. Maybe a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the eye thing was
spoke
completely
about the
related
cathedral.
to the fucking
Yeah. I think it probably is.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what I mean, it sucks like when you're like, I don't know nothing about this. And like, in the back of my head, I'm like, salubrious.
Yeah.
I mean, it might not be, but I don't. My vampire lore is pretty.
Ollie's going to do
restricted,
so
but-
much research this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a fucking crossbow and a grenade.
Yeah, I guess
In
I'll,
real life?
I might be rolling up another character.
No.
No,
we're
no,
just
no,
gonna-
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
No,
right.
we've got shit to do. Don't you go anywhere.
Okay. All
Are you
right.
gonna magically heal her ribs?
No.
Well, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll
That's a
find out.
different
I guess
NPC.
I'm benched,
You
man.
earned those broken
No,
ribs.
no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
All right. We're out. Stay for the post credits.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, open up.
I didn't think your kind had manners.
Shut the fuck up and get out the way.
This is my flat.
Looks like a fucking IKEA.
Wow. Come on in. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Can I check in you're still alive? Well, and alive.
Do you want to feel for a pulse?
No, I don't.
So, why are you really here?
You had any trouble with my voice?
Trouble? No.
Alright, you're gonna stop fucking laughing, alright?
No?
Listen, Nines, I'm not one of your little fucking fuckboys, whatever it is you bunch do.
What do you want?
Well, hey, I wanted to make sure you were still alive.
What do you care?
Because I've been protecting you for the last... fuck knows.
You?
Yeah, your dad. We made a deal.
Is that right?
Yeah, he wanted you alive. And I wanted stuff from him.
What do you want from him?
Already got what I want from him. Mostly.
Happen to know where he is?
Yeah, I know where he is.
Don't suppose you'd mind telling me?
You don't know where your dad is.
How do I get you out of here?
You could throw me out.
Yeah, I don't think I like my chances. Alone at least. Right, so I don't suppose you're gonna tell me where Papa is?
So you and him don't get on.
When I'm a useful tool, he contacts me, and if not, he'll just create another.
Oh, he's one of them.
Yeah.
But he still wants you alive.
I'm guessing you don't know why.
I mean, up until you said that, because you're his daughter, but...
Yeah, I don't think that's it.
And he used to work for the prince.
He used to work for a lot of princes, as far as I know.
Oh. So he is one of those.
What? One of who?
The fucking Rilla.
You were working for him. Maybe now you can do me a favor.
Hang on, I wasn't fucking working for him.
Clearly you were.
He had something I wanted, and I could do something for him. Which is, you're still, I don't know, there, I guess.
Useful.
You want me to do something for you? For free, is it?
I didn't think you type worked for free.
I work for freedoms. Does that count?
Oh boy. Right, so anyway, yeah, how about you, I don't know, pay Papa another visit before he vanishes?
Right.
And, maybe see that he doesn't create any more tools.
You want me to fucking kill him?
I mean, he's already dead, isn't he?
You want me to final death? Your Papa.
What, are you scared?
Yeah, fucking terrified, quaking in my boots.
I bet if Lionel were here, you would be quaking in your boots.
You're too busy ripping his fucking head off.
You're nothing if not amusing.
Ask him why he ran off last time we met.
Are your lot done licking their wounds? Still a little roughed up, huh?
There's been consequences.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe I can give you a little space to heal if you help me out with Papa.
What do you mean space to heal?
You know, let your friends, you have those, right?
Actually do have friends.
Oh, you are amusing.
And you're fucking stupid, get on with it.
Sure you don't want to throw me again first?
That's just how we say hello.
Mm-hmm. Right, well, you know, one good turn for another.
Or if your dad's got a better deal for me. I got a book off that old prince of yours.
Into reading, are we?
Actually, it's a good book. It's called The Book of Nod.
I see.
Oh, you know it?
I might.
I was thinking about going to see your dad. So I can find a bit more information on this book. Because there's some really interesting shit in there.
How about this? Why don't you go see Papa and then come back and see me?
Can I know where this lies?